Good day everyone. We are the group 2 fourth batch and we are going to present about the electrical safety devices at home, personal protective equipment and insulating protective equipment. First presenter Jamesville Villasencio. Second presenter Ulysses Rosales. Third presenter Erwinson Ensaz. The objective for this topic: at the end of this season, you should be able to first explain what is electricity, define what is electric current and circuit, distinguish between open and closed circuit, and distinguish between a series circuit and a parallel circuit. Describe what is voltage and resistance. Second presentation. Describe the types of electrical hazards and common types of electrical injuries, and explain the function of the circuit breakers, fuses, earthing, double insulation, and other safety devices at home. Third presentation. Explain what is an personal protective equipment and insulating protective equipment, and identify types of personal protective equipment and insulating protective equipment utilized in general industry.
What is electricity? Electricity is a form of energy that can be easily changed to other forms. Where does electricity come from? There are mainly two sources. First is power stations. Second is electric cells. Power stations supply a lot of electricity used in many electricity applications. Electric cells supply a little electricity, portable, safe. What is an electricity current? How does an electrical appliance work? To make an electrical appliance work, electricity must flow through it. The flow of electricity is called an electric current. The path along which the electric current moves is called the electric circuit. What is an electric? An electric current is the rate of a flow of electric charges in a circuit. Electric charges. Electric charges are made up of positive charges and negative charges. When these charges flow in a circuit, a current is produced. Thus the electricity flow. The battery is a circuit gives energy to the electrons and pushes them around the circuit from the negative terminal of the cell, round the circuit and back the positive terminal of the cell. Instrument to measure current. An ammeter is an instrument used in measuring electric current. Ammeter it must be connected in series in the circuit. Positive side of ammeter must be connected nearest to the positive terminal of the battery and vice versa. What is an electric circuit? Electric circuits are made up of electrical components. These components must be joined together without any gap in between to form a closed circuit. Electric circuits, incomplete circuits are called open circuits. Both of circuits in the diagram are incomplete, hence they are known as open circuits. An electric current flows only when there is a source of electric energy and a closed circuit. Switches. A switch is used to open or close a circuit. Circuit diagrams form open and closed circuits. Open circuits rules does not line up with the switch of open. Closed circuits rule will light up when the switch is closed. Parallel circuit. A parallel circuit divides into two or more branches. The current divides and flows through each parallel branch. If a component breaks or is removed, the other components remain on. What is voltage? Voltage is an electric cell gives energy to the electrons and pushes them around a circuit. Voltage is a measure of how much energy the electrons receive. Different voltages are supplied by different cells and batteries. What is resistance? Resistance is when an electric current flows through a circuit. There will be some resistance that opposite it. Resistance good conductors of electricity have low resistance. Electricity is able to flow through them very easily. Poor conductors or electricity have high resistance. The SI unit for resistance is ohm. Different electricity components have different resistance. For example, nichrome wires have a high resistance than copper wires. Resistors. An electrical component that is specially made to have a certain resistance is called a resistor. They can be connected in a circuit to resist the current flow. Fixed resistors and variable resistors. Fixed resistors have only one resistance value variables. Resistors can be adjusted to change the resistance.
So hi sir, I'm Ulysses Gonzalez G. My topic is all about electrical safety devices at home. So learning of objectives. So at the end of this session you should be able to one describe the types of electrical hazard and the common types of electrical injuries, and so two explain the function of circuit breaker fuses, earthing, double insulation at other systems.
Thermal hazard, electric shock, electrocutions, and electrical burn. These are the electric hazards and electrical injuries. Hazards means dangerous, or at least, while injury means damage to the body. There are two unknown hazards of electricity. These are thermal and shock. A thermal hazard is one where excessive electric power caused undesired thermal effects such as starting a fire in the wall of the house. A shock hazard occurs when electric current passes through a person due to poor wiring, defective electric wires, and outlets close to water. Shock range in severity from painful but otherwise harmless two-part stop immediately. Next is electrical injury. We have here the electrocutions and electrical burns. Electrocution is the most fatal among the different types of electrical injuries. In fact, the word comes from electro and execution, means death by electricity. Electrocutions happen when one is exposed to large or lethal amount of electrical energy. Electrical burns, on the other hand, these are burns caused by electricity, usually through hard flashes, thermal contact, and even electric shock. So to prevent these injuries and electric hazards,
Common safety devices at home. First is circuit breakers, fuse, double insulation, three-prong plug, earthing, grounding, temper-resistant receptacle, ground fault circuit interrupters, arc fault circuit interrupters. First is common safety devices and uses, circuit breakers and fuses, used to prevent thermal overload or short circuit. Their basic function is to stop the current flow after a fault is detected. So double insulation protects the user of the appliance from an electrical shock by preventing any possibility of the external casing becoming live. Three-prong plug is designed so that electricity can be safely supplied to electrical appliances. Earthing used to protect you from an electric shock due to excess current flow and faulty in the appliances, while grounding helps protect you and your home from the dangers of damaged circuits or electrical overloads. Tamper-resistant receptacle prohibits an electric current from flowing through an electrical wall outlet unless all slots are activated simultaneously. Ground fault circuit interrupters. So GFCIs are built to detect any anomaly within the electric system and react in rapid time to cut off the power. Arc fault circuit interrupters. So measure the chop current wave as opposed to the heat with GFCIs are unable to do. If an anomaly is detected, the FC will trip and break the connection, preventing an electric fire.
I'm Aaron Saz. I'm here today to tackle about electrical protective equipment. Electrical protective equipment falls into two categories: electrical PPA and insulating protective equipment (IPA). Electrical PPA refers to items typically worn by a worker to provide protection from recognized hazards depending on the job task to be performed. PPA for the electrical power industry generally includes rubber insulating gloves and leather protectors to protect the hands and arms, rubber insulating sleeves to protect the arms and shoulders, flame resistant clothing protect the body against arc flash, hoods to protect the head against arc flash, hard hats to protect the head from the electrical shorts and striking or being struck by objects, safety glasses and shields to protect the face against flying objects and arc flash, safety shoes and overshoes to protect the feet and worker from being grounded. And this man this man is wearing the PPA. Insulating protective equipment is a rubber and hard cover insulating protective equipment is used to provide workers protection when working in aerial buckets from contacting energized conductors. However, unlike PPA, it is not worn on the body. Insulating protective equipment includes items such as insulating rubber lines hose, blankets, and hoods. Insulating barriers made of the fiberglass or phenolic resin. Liveline tools such as hot sticks, switch sticks, and shotgun sticks. Plastic or fiberglass line hoods and covers that can be installed with liveline tools. And this is the example of insulating protective equipment. So all electrical protective equipment made of rubber should meet the established safety standards. And that's all. Thank you.